Hey bookwormies, welcome back, and we are here for the halfway through the year book haul. So as you guys have been seeing for the past year, I've been doing every half year during June and during December a little book haul showing every single book I bought, just to kind of keep me accountable to see like how many books I've ever bought and stuff like that. And also, just for my pure curious interest, and also because I've always wanted to do a book haul and I've never honestly gotten to. So this is a good choice. Okay, bookwormies, let's get started. First of all, we're going to start with, so we're going from the books that I bought like the soonest and the books from the very start. So we're going to start from now and go back in time slowly. And so first of all, we have two books that are still not here, which are Yellowface and Sunrise on the Reaping. They're still on the way. I was hoping that they would come already, but timeline-wise didn't work. So we're just going to have to deal without them. Have I read both books? Yes. Why am I buying them then? Because I really love them and I want to have them, especially since the whole Hunger Games series is already in my bookshelf, so I'd like to have also Sunrise and the Reaping. Honestly though, one problem is Sunrise and the Reaping is going to be hardcover because there's no softcover yet. Great, right? They should really just right away publish with the hardcover. The softcover would be so much better, but I feel like it is marketing-wise, so it makes sense for them to do that, but not my favorites, honestly, guys. Okay, next we have these two books that I got for my birthday from my besties. I have The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes and Five Survive. First of all, one thing that I love about Five Survive, I have to say this right now. It is floppy as fuck, which, I love. I cannot stop. Every time I take it on my bookshelf, I just want to go waving it around because it's so fun. And it's one of my favorite books, so my favorite thrillers of all time. So obviously, thank you guys for buying it. This one I also have in Hebrew, but who doesn't want another version of it in English? I know, right? Anyways, guys. Okay, I'm just making sure. I really hope that this is recording because if it's not, I will cry. Anyways, next up we have two books in Hebrew that I bought. These, I've read one of them. The other one I have not yet. One of them is a gift. One of them is something that I ordered. So the one that I bought for myself is When in Rome. I have already read this, obviously. Like, as soon as I got it, I read it because I've really liked Sarah Adams' like style of writing, and I really like her stories. They're really cute rom-coms, and this was just perfect. Like, is there any way we can say no to this? No. Exactly. Good job, guys. Obviously, then after that, we have, it's in Hebrew called Tícon Lila. It's like kind of like a fantasy. I haven't read it yet. I don't know too much about it, but I think it will be interesting. I'm just waiting for the right moment to read it. Plus, this is only the first book. I need the rest. So there's that. Also, I have a few other Hebrew books up there that I have not read, so I feel like I should prioritize the old ones over the new ones, so. But I don't know, guys. It might change one day. I might decide not to prioritize it. We'll see. Next, we have a book that I've long awaited, Watch Me. This one is also kind of floppy. Not as floppy as Five Survive because nothing can be as floppy as that book. But Watch Me is a close second. I love this book. I read it already by the time I got here because there were a few delays. I read it on the release date. No, the day after. No, yeah, I read it on the release date, and one day I binged it. I have a whole vlog reading it and everything. You guys can go watch it. Literally just search up Watch Me Reading Vlog on Bookworm Talks and click on it, and you'll find it. I promise. So this one I've obviously already read, but I love the cover, I have to say, guys. Also, like, everybody talks about how, like, Shatter Me, all the books are left eyes. This one's are right eyes, which is also really cool. What do you guys think? So, yeah. Anyways, guys, so there's that. Also, though, it does have kind of a matte feel, which isn't my favorite, but obviously I still love it. Also, it is taller, I think, than the rest of the books. So, yeah, I'm not going to, though, open up my bookshelf to check because, it's a bit messy in there because of all the books I have to take out for this video. So, we're just keeping that closed. We'll just pretend it's not like that. Anyways, Watch Me. Already read it, but love it. And then next we have the whole Boys of Tommen series, but we're going to go with who came last and who came first. So that's obviously Redeeming Six first. Something that I thought it was only my copy, but I've been seeing on the internet that a lot of other people have the same thing, is that in Redeeming Six, like, obviously it's a thick-ass book, but here it looks like it's the same size as Keeping 13, which is also a big book, but it's not as thick as this one, supposedly. But, okay, let me explain. Redeeming Six has more pages than Keeping 13, but when you put them side by side, at least my books, it looks like Keeping 13 is a tiny bit bigger, I think, than Redeeming Six, which is not true. In reality, this has way more pages. So yeah, but why, you might be like, why is it like that? It's because the pages in this book are like Bible type. They're like super duper thin, super breakable. Like, I think there are a few pages here that have ripped a tiny bit, which is not my favorite, but what can I do? And also, since I annotated it, some of the things some of the highlights have went past to the next page, which isn't my favorite thing, but whatever. Anyways, this book obviously I have already read and annotated in full. You guys can watch me like doing all those annotations and all of that in my Boys of Tommen video, where I reread the whole Boys of Tommen series except for Taming 7, since I didn't really have time. And in addition, I read Releasing 10. So if you guys are interested in that, go watch that. I feel like in this video I'm like, oh yeah, you want to see me reading this book? Go to that video. A lot of these books here I've already read, because now I haven't been buying as many books that I haven't read because I haven't had time. But next up we have Saving 6, obviously. Same idea, annotated in full. Also, I forgot to say, Redeeming 6 is also pretty floppy, which is great since it's such a thick book. I really need floppiness in it, because if you go into looking at Saving 6, you can't really see with this cover because it's kind of dark, but there's also some creases here too, which isn't my favorite. That's because this one isn't really floppy or anything at all. So there's that. Then obviously we have Keeping 13. Same idea. So here, you know what? Here it is. Here's Redeeming and here's Keeping. You see, Keeping looks kind of bigger, but it isn't in reality, but it looks that way. So that's what I kind of wanted to show you guys. So there's that. Keeping 13, same idea, annotated to the full brim. Obviously, Redeeming 6 is the most hella annotated out of all the books, which makes sense because there's a lot of plot there, and a lot of tears. Now, and last, we have Binding 13, obviously, also annotated to the brim and stuff like that. I feel like I should trim up the of the tabs, but I'm way too lazy to do that. It also has a few creases. Each of the books have it, except for Redeeming 6 because of its fluffiness. So there's that. Next, we have a book, King's Cage. So we're out of the Boys of Tommen and we're into King's Cage. This is the other book that I bought. This is part of, obviously, the whole Red Queen series and all of that. I have only the first 3 books. This is the third one. I have to still buy Warstorm, but that's totally okay. I'm in plan of buying it. This book I've already read too, so... But that's not I bought it and then it stayed in my bookshelf for a while and then I read it. It's not like it didn't happen on purpose that I bought the book after I read it. That didn't happen this time. You guys should be proud. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to create a second stack when we're moving the books. Anyways, now we're coming on to the last 3 books that I have. First of all, we have Onyx Storm. Do I love this cover? Absolutely, yes. Especially with these drawings inside, who the fuck cannot love that? On both sides. Obviously, the other side is not as awesome sauce, but it's still just as cool. Only thing is, this book is the size of a hardcover, but it's a soft cover. Okay, I have to tell you guys this. Not even secretly, I am open about this. I hate soft covers that are bigger than normal ones. Hate them, because I don't understand this, guys. I honestly, if I could, I'll just go trim in here, guys. I would just cut a bit here, and it would go be the perfect size. Honestly, I would do that if I could, but obviously, we can't. Depressingly, we can't do that, and it is kind of annoying because of how big it is. I have a few other books that are the same size. Hate them, truthfully. You could not tell me that any of you guys like this, because whatever the fuck you think, this is not it. Next we have Iron Flame, annotated to the brim. You might be asking, why is it Onyx Storm? Annotated because I reread Iron Flame, but I've only had 1 read of Onyx Storm yet. Don't worry, I am planning maybe throughout this year or next year, I am planning on rereading Onyx Storm a few hundred times, but whatever. Anyways, Iron Flame, as you can see, is a thicky book, and it has a lot of annotations. Now look. What the fuck, guys? What the fuck? Did I ask for it to be a total different size in width and height? I did not want this. And plus, honestly, I'd rather Onyx Storm be a thickie, a thickie that matches with Iron Flame, rather than be just taller and thinner and cuter, because it's not cute. It's ugly. But I still love, obviously, the book. But if at some point I see that there is another version of Onyx Storm that comes out that's smaller, that also matches with these covers, with the Fourth Wing and Iron Flame covers that I have, which are black, with in the center there's the whole rune thingy with the colors, with the perspective colors, I will buy it, because yes, though I should have honestly then gone for the normal yellow or yellow covers and then the dark orange colors that are in the middle, the main book, because those are the normal ones, but I just like these covers more. But Onyx Storm doesn't match, so that's fucking awesome. Lastly, we have a book that was gifted to me by Secret Santa, but I got it kind of late. And I didn't put it in the other book haul list, so I'm putting it into this one. This is The Atlas Paradox. I have not read this book yet, but I am planning to. Okay? I promise you guys, I will one day. I just don't know when, because I have so many books I want to read, and I've just started a new series. Obviously, I could continue this and then be done with the series, though there is, they say, a third book to the series. I don't know, guys, but I have read the Atlas 6, so I am getting close to getting through the series. Like, it's like not like I haven't even read the Atlas 6 and it's just sitting. No, I have read the first one, but I just haven't been in the mood to reading the Atlas Paradox. And guys, this is pretty much it. We have now stack number 1 plus, oh my god, guys, plus stack number 2. I think I need it, guys. This is an arm workout, just taking these. I hope I didn't destroy any of the books. So there's that, guys. Now every time I do these videos, I always like do a little, let's see which books I've read out of this pile to see how like I'm also doing my reading goal, making sure that my physical TBR isn't getting as long as my digital one, because my digital one is hella long. I'll tell you guys a secret. So let's count. I have read wait, let me check first how many books in total I have here that I've bought throughout this first year. I'm going to count those 2 that are coming. I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have bought in total this first half of the year 15 books. Do I think I will buy more in the second half? Actually, I don't think so. I think maybe I'll have like the same amount or less. I don't think I'm going to have that many, because just a feeling I have. Okay. And now out of these 15, I have read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 out of, 12, 13. So I've read 13 out of the 15 books, and I only have 2 that I haven't read, which is obviously the Atlas Paradox and the Tícon Lila one. So that's actually pretty good, guys. I'm pretty proud of it, because I feel like I have so many books that are just laying in my bookshelf, so it's better to have the least amount of physical TBR that are like new books, so then I can focus on reading the old ones, because I have a few that have been here for a while that I should read. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to show you guys, though, the bookshelf, because it is out of secrecy. It is ugly right now. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's hope that this microphone worked and we have crispy audio, because it's a new one. And, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Tell me, guys, if you have a little book haul, any books that you've bought. If it's a long list, I'll be sure to try to read it and not be jealous. So, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and see you guys next time. Bye.